Just fucking do it. Subscribe now.
Now, if your parents asked you, which one of you do they love the most? They would say both the same, right? They would lie. Or would your parents straight out and say you?
I think they would lie. My mother slipped out the truth and then she said both. And she said,
well, after being with you, with the greatest respect, anyway, I know if I was you were my bastard kids, I know what I'd say myself, so.
You'd say both.
No. Kids, we love all three of you the same. I mean, this is just conjecture over here. Just don't pay any attention to them. There's a definite reason that we dress up like this. Not just because Boris Johnson kicked the shit out of everybody today in a big election. Down south, not up here, he didn't. Up here, there's about 3 conservatives up here in politics, maybe 4. I'm going to be the 5th when I run for office when I'm in my 80s. But we've gone through a lot. Now, in theory, not just in theory, I don't have anything planned for next year. So this could be my last hurrah, okay? And it's been a great run. And to have you guys, I'd like to say that you're the best group I ever had, but that'd be a fucking lie. That'd be a fucking lie. And I've already told you that any of you can do QLA. So that was the first lie. The second lie would be you're the best QLA group that we've ever had. But no, you were a good group. There were a few moments which you already realized. Every group has a few moments with 1 or 2 or 3 of you. But you've learned a lot of stuff. There's no question about that. And you're going to be told from the moment you leave here, maybe not the moment you leave because you're sharing cabs, unfortunately. Remember what I said about sharing cabs. But anyway, when you get back and your families are telling you they're going to start off real supportive, and then depending on how long it takes you to do a deal, that support, unfortunately, being life what it is, wanes. So you remember who the Doc came out smoking, and you remember the Beast came out smoking like this, right? Well, I want you to come out smoking, and we're going to take the clips of you guys, those 2 guys fighting, not each other. That would have been not a mismatch. That would have been murder if those 2 guys had fought. But when the seminar starts, for the hardcore, I mean, a couple of you are going to be there, you're going to see those guys come out smoking, because that's exactly the people that utilize it the best, the people that hit the ground running. Now, we've already heard the Doc whine about it's Christmas and out of the goodness of my heart. Well, that's not going to happen. So, and I'm not surprised that he asked, but he's a doc. He lives in a dream world. Physicians they're in a dual reality someplace. They think that they're Christ or God or Allah or Buddha because they have the gift to save lives. I'm not sure our doc falls into that category. But for the benefit of the doc, because he is a medical doctor, that he is in that business, but I'm not giving you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm not changing it. 60 days. You can close a deal before the year end. I'm positive you can, because I know there's such a thing as seller's finance. Absolutely you can. But you'd have to hump. And you'd have to be obnoxious. You'd have to be pushy. You'd have to be the things that you weren't raised to be, that is my natural personality. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. And for those of you that have closer to that end of the continuum in your natural personality, you'll succeed in the beginning faster than the other guys, because they're going to have to change their personality to be pushy. A couple of you are close to that end of the continuum, so it won't be a problem. But the world is your oyster. Boris Johnson winning is just a precursor of what's going to happen in America next year. When I predict, as I predicted the last time, Donald Trump will fucking crush the opposition. And it's going to be 4 more years, we're off to the races. We may not like everything the president does, but he has changed the financial world forever. he is part and parcel of the greatest transformation of wealth ever seen on this planet. And you guys and gals are better positioned than anybody. Because one, you're going to be the squeaky wheel that gets the grease. Two, you understand that there only has to be one moving part in our formula. That's a motivated seller. And three, you now understand what commercial debt really is all about. With interest rates as low as they are, I'll say it again and I'll take crap for this. It's a license to steal. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. It's like taking candy from a baby. I personally like shooting the fish in the barrel because you're shooting. But I could say shooting and taking candy from a baby, but then I'd really get some shit. Tonight is a celebratory event. Some of you will have hangovers in the morning. For those that don't drink, there's a reason. And so hopefully look out for the rest that are drinking. Because this is the night that there is no homework tonight. For those of you that want a homework, like you need homework. We can arrange to have a movie in another room and we can give you a laptop. But seriously, I want to post a drink to you, and I want you to know that there's only 2 times to make a first impression. Remember? One, how you look, and you all look gorgeous tonight. And the second is when you open your mouth. And I'm not going to talk to any of you, so you won't bust my bubble. Cheers. I want you to rip their head up and shit down their fucking necks.